Well, from one threat to another, hackers for hire may be the newest threat facing our nation and your wallet. While the Russians may be behind the cyber attack at JPMorgan Chase, this could be a wake-up call for our national security, that is. Former White House Chief Information Officer Teresa Payton joins us now with details of what she says are cyber mercenaries who are targeting you and me. Welcome back to the show. You called it last night. You said this may be state-sponsored terrorism, and now Mike Rogers, head of the House Intelligence Committee, is saying just that. Do you have any more details or any more analysis of how it is that Russia could be attacking us in this way?
Yes, you bring up a great point that the House Intelligence Committee did say this does have the fingerprints of state sponsorship. You have to look at the tactics that they're using, and the tactics that they're using seem to point to Russia. With forensics still ongoing, we're going to learn something new, like in minute increments at a time. So until the forensics are complete, we're going to learn new things. But it has sort of the telltale signs of Russia. An intrusion that takes a few weeks for people to see that it's there, files being exfiltrated, and just the manner and methods in which they attack the bank and other potential banks sounds like Russia.
Sounds like Russia. And of course, USA Today is actually reporting that tonight. We got some full screens, some snapshots of the computer screens that people who work at the bank, JPMorgan Chase, would have seen on their own. And they're being described as a typical smash and grab scenario, really an elaborate phishing kind of scheme. So basically what happened is people who worked at the bank got an email, looked like it was from the company. You see the logo there? That's exactly the way JPMorgan Chase's logo looks. They were asked to log in, give them account information, lots of details. And unfortunately, what was really going on here, it was a malware program that was connected to a web page in Moscow. How is it that banks, which typically have the most elaborate and sophisticated protections, could fall for something as simple as a phishing episode?
You know, it's one of those things where cyber terrorists and cyber criminals play to our multitasking nature. And so what they do is they make it look like it's coming from your own company, a company you do business with, or a fellow employee. And then based on this really well-crafted email, that's how they trick you into clicking on those links.
I have to tell you, I'm shocked that people who work at JPMorgan Chase would fall for this. And Jamie Dimon, who runs the organization, says he has 1,000 people working on it, but apparently not enough. What do consumers need to be thinking about tonight, in your view?
Again, I think it gets back to you have to take control of your own privacy and security. And in doing that, one, when you get emails from your bank with links in them, don't click on the link. No banking institution will send you an email with a link to click on and give up personal information. And two, have a unique email address that you only use between you and that bank. And if that email address starts getting spam or you're starting to get weird messages, then you know there might be a compromise.
Does it make sense just to take a look online at your account, make sure everything looks like it's in order?
Absolutely. And most of the banks have a great tool that you can use where you can have an automated text alert or email alert that tells you every time there's a change to your account or if a deposit or a transaction against that account has been made.
Teresa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have more to come this hour, including your voice. Your voice is important to us. That's why during the show, we want you to Facebook me, tweet me at Jerry Willis FBN. Go to our website, jerrywillis.com. You can email us there. At the bottom of the hour, I'll read your tweets and your emails. And Labor Day weekend marks the first kickoff of the college basketball season. But why are more and more students? We mean the football season, not the basketball season. It's a football season. So students deciding to skip the big games, what's up with that? We'll tell you.
Fighting ISIS from the skies. Are airstrikes in Syria next? Robert Scales has America's terror strategy on Dobbs. Then 100 deaths and counting. Inside GM's victim compensation process. Ken Feinberg breaks down the dollars on Cavuto tonight.